Oh, hi, Mr. Lee here. This is going to be the Khan Academy tutorial for factoring quadratics intro. Okay, so this is more advanced, slightly more advanced factoring. We're going to have a trinomial here that we're going to try to break up into two binomials. That's how we factor it, right? If you can rewrite this into the product of two binomials, that means two things are being multiplied. We have factored it. Okay. So you want to think about it as, oh, you're undoing the multiplication, you're undoing distribution, okay? And if you've multiplied enough binomials together, you're going to pick up a pattern, okay? So the pattern is actually going to be summarized like this. I should be able to find two numbers that multiply to get this 21 at the very end, okay? And at the same time, those same two numbers should be able to add up to this negative 10 in the middle, okay? You'll see what I mean once I finish this example, okay? So I'm going to kind of fast forward through this, but there's only going to be one combo that actually makes this work, okay? So two numbers that multiply to get 21 that add up to negative 10, okay? So we can try like 7 and 3. 7 times 3 is 21. But then if I take 7 plus 3, that is not going to be a positive. Sorry, it's not going to be a negative 10. It's going to be a positive 10. Okay, so this doesn't work, but I'm showing you a wrong example. Some of this is going to be trial and error, right? 7 times 3 is 21, but then 7 plus 3 is not negative 10. But some of you guys are probably picking this up. If you make both these negative, then it does work. Negative times a negative is a positive, so we still get a product of 21. And now your negative 7 plus a negative 3 is equal to negative 10. Okay, so the way this works is you can now write the factored form as x minus 7 times x minus 3, okay? And I'm not going to show this on the video, right, because we've had a lot of practice with this. But if you multiply this out, right, if you follow your distribution, you multiply this out, and then combine like terms, it'll actually simplify into here, okay? So multiplying to factoring, factoring to multiplying, those are reverse operations, okay? So you guys can kind of follow this this little guide right here with this x, we call it, or a diamond, okay? All right, so it should be x minus 7 times x minus 3. It'll multiply out to get the original expression. We are factoring, we are undoing the distribution, undoing the multiplication, okay? So here we have a rectangle, another visual. Rectangle area is going to be x squared plus 11x plus 28. And then one of the lengths is x plus 7. We want to figure out what the width is, okay? So we have to figure out, hey, what multiplied by x plus 7 is going to give me the middle term, okay? So we can set up a similar kind of x here, right, just as a visual. I have two numbers that are eventually going to multiply to 28. So I like to put my multiplication symbol there. They multiply to 28, and then they should add up to a 11 in the middle there, okay? So we already have an x plus 7 here, so I know one of these is 7. I have to figure out what this is going to be. It's going to be x plus something, right? It's going to be another binomial. So 7 times 4 obviously equals to 28. And then we can double check it. 7 plus 4 is also equal to 11. So we found our magic combo, okay? So that means this width has to be the other factor here, which is represented in the shorthand version of x plus 4. Okay, we're trying to figure out what binomial connects to there. So this is going to be x plus 4. Okay, so again, pause, slow down if you need to. That's what this video is for. Let's do one more here. Similar directions, factor as the product of two binomials. So I'm going to go straight to my x here. I need to find two numbers that multiply to get a positive 2. It's at the very end, right? I'm just following the pattern here. And then two numbers that are the same two numbers that are going to add up to a negative 3. Okay? So let's find out that combo. We're going to have some trial and error. Let's try 2 and 1 first. 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Okay, that works. But then 2 plus 1, definitely not negative 3. It's going to be positive 3. But then, kind of same thing as our first exercise, first example, I think, we can make these both negative, right? Now your negative 2 times negative 1 goes still a positive 2. Negative 2 plus negative 1 is your negative 3. So then here's how you write it. I know I have the negative 2 and the negative 1. It's going to be written now as x minus 2 and x minus 1. Okay, same thing. Try to remultiply this out. Check your answer. You will definitely be able to simplify it to this original. That's how you know you got the right answer. Okay, done.